Hey everybody, Steelgrassify here again, and yeah, it is Friday. I leave tomorrow to go to Florida, and well, I just wanted to get something up, so you guys had something to do before I was gone for a week, and I've got to catch up on a lot of things. But let's go over the team first. If I remember correctly, we did the Leafeon Ledian thing, and now we're on 16. Looks like we're getting to L's, end of the L's. Okay, Licky Licky. Leftovers, own tempo. Own tempo makes it so it can't get confused. Wish, protect, set, and pretty much defense, special defense. This thing is a giant wall. And all it's really supposed to do is be a support. So, Licky Licky's, if you have ever faced one, is pretty hard to take out, especially one hit. Then we got Lipard, Life Orbed Limber set with Fake Out to get a little bit of Life Orb Fake Out on it, and then Encore, because, that's always useful. Sucker Punch, and Thunder Wave. More of a status set, but it's got priority moves to hit for some decent damage. But really, it's not going to be doing too much, I would say. More of a... if something's choiced, and I can always do that, but if I do Encore and he's attacking, then I can just Sucker Punch all day until he switches out. And then I've got Laloon, or Lanoon, I think that's, I was never quite sure how to pronounce it. Lanoon, whatever, I'm not even going to try anymore. Max attack and almost max speed, but I want a little bit of HP. Belly drum set, because that's, as soon as you see one of these, it's always belly drum. Belly drum takes down to half. Citrus berry will get up to 75 health. Then from here I've just got extreme speed, and most things that, anything that pretty much that it is not, anything that isn't not very effective will pretty much one hit KO with extreme speed. Seed Bomb for those rock types that do resist extreme speed, and Shadow Claw for those things that are ghost types and can't be hit by extreme speed. And then I've got Flame Orb and Klutz, as you can see here if you're not familiar. Pretty much has no effect, so I can carry around this this Flame Orb as long as I want, and I won't get burned by it. And I can do a Fake Out switcheroo kind of combo with a Thunder Wave for turn, and pretty much just tricking something a Flame Orb. That's the point. Maybe trick it and then have it on like a physical something, like maybe a Gigalith something. And then we got Ludicolo, Leftovers, Rain Dish, Substitute Rain Dance set, and I was going for more of a defensive one. You can run Swift Swim, and it does work out a lot, but I feel Rain Dish is going to be better since I have max HP and a little bit of defense here. Leech Seed is going to only be helping me get more health back. Giga Drain is going to be doing damage and getting me more health, so it's going to be hard to take this thing down. At least that's what I expect. And Luminion here with Damp Rock. This thing is also a Rain Dance thing, so I can Rain Dance, and then this thing has Swift Swim along with Rain Dish. Damp Rock makes rain last 8 turns, and yeah, Surf, Pin Power, Grass, U-Turn, kind of shenanigans, but I don't know, I mean, this is definitely a more defensive kind of set. Like, Laloon's the only attacker. Everything else is pretty much like a support, or like a... or it's useful for something, I mean, but everything else doesn't really seem to be doing all the hits, but the main point there is to get Laloon some extreme speed KOs. So, without further ado, let's get looking for a match. Alright. Yep. Yeah, that was a bit loud. Well, it looks like this guy's friendly. Hello. And he's somebody. Yeah, I like these somebody people. So, Gardevoir could be a potential lead. Showdown, I'm guessing, set up Stealth Rocks. Stealth Rocks would be somewhat useful. So I want to do that, so I don't want to send out my Liepard. But what can do a lot? Thinking I'll just send out Luminion first. Gardevoir. Okay, that's not bad. I had a feeling it might happen like this, and so I've got U-turn, so I might as well use it. Get the switch advantage here. I think he predicted that U-turn there. Pretty nice on his part. And I kind of want him... Alright, sorry about that, I'm back. I guess I'll just go into Ludicolo here. I'd like to go for Substitute. I think that's what I'm going to do. You can set up his Stealth Rocks. Oh, but I make the good play here. We would have gone for Toxic. Now I just set up Rain Dance. Okay, sets up Stealth Rocks now. Probably not the wisest idea, in my opinion at least. Now I got Leech Seed, and that's not bad. And I actually get roared out into Luminion, which is very fortunate for me. Now, it's probably going to go into something or take the hit to like Fracture, but in the rain, it's going to do a lot to something. Ampharos, okay. 49 actually takes the hit decent, or like really good. I don't want to take the chance that you get staticked, so I think I'm just going to directly switch out into Licky, because that thing's a wall, like I said earlier. And Thunderbolt actually does a nice amount, considering it's a Licky, that is. Let's Wish here. Actually has Focus Blast. Ouch. So, let's see. Decisions. I could go into Laloon, but if he goes for Focus Blast and hit, that's dead. And see, this thing's really weak to fighting. Most of my team is, that is. I'm just going to have to protect, because I want to save Licky here, and if Licky's going to die to Stealth Rocks if I go in, so I'm just going to play it safe. Yeah, just go for the Thunderbolt. So I guess I could have switched in. I didn't want to take that risk whatsoever. Focus Blast is 58%, so I should be able to live another one. Yeah, pretty decently. Now the thing is that does he want to protect here and like switch out into something? But at this point, I'm in no mood to... Yeah, I can't make predictions like that. Just too hard at this point. And I know he's going to substitute, so I'm going to go for Body Slam. Really, I thought maybe he'd Calm Mind, but looks like he substitute Calm Mind set. So, not happening today. Switch back to Ampharos. And I get paralyzed. Sorry. He gets paralyzed with Body Slam. So at this point, Licky can probably take out this Ampharos, which is a wall that's going to be annoying me. I don't really care about paralysis necessarily, though it can be annoying if he gets lucky, doesn't get paralyzed, and hits his Focus Blast. And he... I made a bad play there. He could have just Focus Blasted. I forgot he was actually faster than me. So that will cost me my Licky. Unfortunately, I made a bad play there. at this point, I could hope for, what's it called? Hope for the Focus Blast Miss or the Para Hacks, but if you want to actually win battles, you gotta actually, make smart decisions here. But to be honest, this Ampharos completely destroys my team. I mean, like, Ludicolo is the only thing that doesn't take super effective damage from one of its moves. I'm in a bad situation here. Well, I want to get lucky, but I'm just going to roll the dice here. Go into my little loon, and hopefully he gets paralyzed or gets a Focus Blast Miss. At this point, I'm just having fun. So, there's the Belly Drum combo. Focus Blast does hit, and unfortunately that is pretty much going to be it. I can't really do much else to this thing, and this is probably like the one weakness to my team is like Focus Blast Ampharos probably, and does have Heal Bell. Now the thing is, do I want to switcheroo him right now? I don't think he wants... Oh, I get a crit, and that's good. A little bit of luck for me. Goes back into Fracture. This is a good chance because I'm going to go for Switcheroo. He gets Flame Orb. I'll get Takeaways of Violite, and as he goes for Dragon Dance, he'll get burned. And that's good for me. At this point, I don't think he can do much. He is faster now. I don't know why he keeps on going for Dragon Dance. I mean, like, I'm right here. Can I take it with the burn? I think I can. Oh, he has superpower. Well, bad play on my part. So, I'm guessing he just, doesn't want his Fracture to be alive. Or doesn't care if it's knocked out, I should say. So let's just go for Sucker Punch and take him out. At this point, I'm pretty much screwed. At least in my opinion. Gardevoir. I could Thunder Wave, but it has Limber. Bad idea, don't try that. Well, here's how it's gonna work. I'm gonna Sucker Punch, and if he doesn't go for attack, I can Encore him into whatever he wants to do. Okay, that's fine with me. And he tricks Choice Scarf. Okay. Which I'm fine with. In fact, I'm just gonna Encore, but that's not gonna work. Should have seen that coming. Didn't see it coming. I pay for it. But I can take out. I'm not too worried about Bastiodon, but he's just gonna roar me out, and that's fine for me. Surf is gonna do a decent amount to anything, and does a good amount to that, and it gets Toxic here, which if I had Licky Licky, I could use Heal Bell, but I don't, unfortunately, not anymore. I know he's gonna switch out, but at this point, I know I'm dead already, so I don't have... It's pretty much a good game for him. I mean, he's got a decent team filled with lots of walls and a little bit of attacks here and there. I actually like his team. I mean, I very much enjoyed this battle, but it's all his at this point. I just don't have the synergy that his team does, and I could Thunder Wave. What'd be best to lock myself into at this point? Encore or Thunder Wave? I could Encore into Toxic, but what's the point in that? Since he's Toxic to my Lumineon, even though it doesn't say it, I know it is. And that's not going to be helpful, so I just want to... Oh well. I should have thought about it a bit more, but like I said, I can't do anything whatsoever. It's pretty much good game in his favor. I just want to... Keeps on going for Toxic, like I'm going to switch out, but at this point, I just want to safely have something come in. And, yeah, at this point, Oh, he has pressure. I'm already out of moves. Ooh, struggle for the win. I actually did a decent amount. Don't mind that. At this point, I just have to go into this because, or this, I should say, the Minion, because I don't want it setting up on me. I know. Oh, Salic Berry. Man, well, this guy's definitely good. Too good for me, I would say. He's got the battle right in his hands, and I can't do anything about it, really. I can hope that, I don't get taken out in one hit, and, who knows. Maybe I'll get lucky. He does make the nice play here. Goes for that, and with that, I'm just going to forfeit, since I can't do anything there. So, NU16, not the best teams, and to be honest, the only downside is to making or doing things like this, that you don't get good teams. I mean, I felt helpless there. I had so many support things. Nothing could get anything done. It just was not good at all. I had too many walls, not enough things that I could attack. I probably made a bad play there, switching in my Laloon. I just wanted to get lucky. And that pretty much cost me the match, but I think he could have won either way. And, yeah, so recap, Licky Licky was able to take a Focus Blast from probably, max special attack, Ampharos, judging by how much that did, with, over half investment in special defense with the Nature Boost. And Wish Protect helped. Heal Bell would have been nice, but didn't get. I misplayed, and well, cost me my Licky Licky, I guess. And Life Hard, it was good, but it just wasn't too good to be used in the cases that I did. I mean, I was able to kind of explain what the whole point of it is, to encore it after like a sucker punch, and then if they'll encore into the same move. But he did trick and then switching out and on a life hard is bad news. And Laloon, I mean, it should be pretty self-explanatory here that Laloon is probably one of the biggest threats. And to be honest, if it sets up a belly drum on you and you can't kill it in the first turn, you better hope you have something like a Bastiodon, which I was actually kind of scared about, because Seed Bomb probably wouldn't have taken it out, and with Sturdy it could like roar me out, and I'd lose belly drum, and I'd have to start things over again, and that's all I can really say. Life Orb Lumpany, Switcheroo was definitely nice on the Fracture, but it did have Superpower, which I totally forgot it could learn. And I mean, it has its uses. Ludicolo is definitely good. I mean, maybe it would have been nice to have an offensive Ludicolo on this team, in hindsight. But I'm kind of more for like the max recovery kind of thing, because if you get Leech Seed leftovers and it's raining, you get the Rain Dish. Each turn you're recovering 25% of your health. Plus, with any Giga Drains you get, that's going to just be an added bonus. And I like that, but in hindsight, you always think about things you could have done, and, well, lesson learned, I guess. And then Lumineon was helpful with Rain Dance, and, if only I had like a Politoed or something, or a Kyogre with Swift Swim. The Swift Swim team would have been in good aid with Drizzle support, and just, you can't get Drizzle in many of the lower tiers besides OU, so this is what you got to do. And if you can get something really fast and really strong to take things out while the rain is still up, then you're good. But I think this will be it for this episode. So I thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope next time that we do well. Oh yes, I forgot. I wanted to touch on things that I did. If you remember from my last video, I was going to go to the VGC 2013 finals something, and I went there on Saturday. And they still have the VGC, or not the VGC, the trading card game still going on. Seniors was getting down to like the final 8 or something, and Masters were still starting when I got there, which was about 5, and it was a good time. To be honest, guys, I just slacked off, and I did not do very well in making my team. That's interesting. I didn't see that. Oh, never mind. I'm getting distracted. Oh, okay, so I had made a team, and I guess it doesn't really matter if I give away my team, but I was using a beat-up Terrakion set with Weavile and Terrakion, and I really wanted my Terrakion to be fast, and it really did come in handy. I was going back and just saving and then battling and catching and checking the IVs of Terrakion that you get in the one route from the Water Gym City. I'm sorry, I'm not very caught up on my White 2 routes. And yeah, so 31 IV in speed because I went to the gear station, said perfect speed IVs, and it also had a speed nature, so this thing was like the fastest you could get. And I UV trained it, and it was fun, and it really did come in handy with the extra speed. But that's probably going to keep on popping up. So I guess I'll just try to finish this off quickly. One thing that really did hurt me was the fact that Weavile was slower than Terrakion because Terrakion was just so fast. And that kind of worked because it kind of made it seem like Terrakion was scarfed for a second until I switched up my moves. But really I was running King's Rock with a Rock Slide, so they got flinches, and that sort of worked. But if you can get your Weavile faster than your Terrakion and still have your Terrakion be really fast, then I don't see anything I can beat it. And I just had some other pokes along with it. I had Whimsicott for Tailwind support, and I had Chandelure with Heat Wave, and I had a Fire Gem on that, and then I had a shiny Darmanitan that I had gotten from one of the guys in the lobby that I traded for like a level 70 Kingdra, which I don't really know why he wanted it, but to be honest, I thought it was a bad trade on his part. Yes, okay, I'll address that problem later. Gotta finish this up. So I went 4-3, 4 wins, 3 losses, and one of them could have gone either way. I missed a Power Whip on a Gastrodon, and that pretty much cost me the game there. So I could have easily been 5-2. I could have been 6-1 actually, but on the first turn he was running a Zapdos and a Champ, I think, and I knew the double protect was coming. I just could see that he was one of those uber competitive people, and I should have gone for beat up, but my gut told me to do beat up, and I didn't listen to my gut. And always trust your gut, guys, because especially in Pokemon, your gut will tell you what to do, and 90% of the time, I'd say it works out for you. But I just attacked both, and on the second turn, which was even my biggest mistake, would probably be going for beat up on the second turn when he obviously wasn't going to double protect. And yeah, okay, I'm just gonna keep it like that. So I didn't click X. It's just like that, and this is probably getting long and rambly. And personally, I don't care if you made it this far, but kudos to you for sticking with me on this video, and I hope to go to the summer. I won't be able to go to spring, but to quickly wrap this up, I won't be here or I won't be on YouTube for pretty much a week, at least for uploading things, because I will be in Florida. So enjoy this, and I see you guys sometime in the future.